What up, kinfolk? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited, We are finally here to do this makeup tutorial. Well, it's not necessarily a tutorial. We're just each gonna do our own makeup looks using Lindsay's Limelight makeup, which she is. You can explain that.
Sure. So Limelight by Alcone is the company. It's a direct sales company that we have been in the direct sales space for about 3 years. But Alcone itself has been around for 50 plus years. They have been known in the professional makeup world of artistry and the red carpet and Broadway. And what they basically did was take the best of all of their makeup from the Alcone store in Manhattan, and they packaged it into a brand called Limelight by Alcone that will retail to the general public. So for the first time in the history of ever, these professional makeup products are now being able to get into the hands of the everyday woman, which is awesome for us. So I'm super excited to be a beauty guide with them, and I have never used products that are as just on the level of quality that these are. Whether it's the amount of color pigment that is in them, the blendability. I'm really excited for Shanna to use them because I think she'll notice a difference.
I'm excited too, and I'm going to show you guys these colors. Look at how beautiful these colors are. These are the different palettes, and then here are some of the foundations. But we'll show you guys what each of us are using as we go along. Okay, so what is the first thing that you usually do when you put on your makeup?
So the first thing I do is prime my face. Then I start with my eyes before I do foundation.
Okay, I'm just gonna do the same kind of method that you do. In my makeup videos, the last few that I've done, I've been using her Limelight, especially the finishing spray. I use it to dampen my beauty blender, but I also use it to finish the look. But there is one that you put on before it's a primer, a first base makeup primer mist.
The key about this is that it's a non-silicone based primer. And that is really imperative when you are using our foundation, and I'll talk about our foundation when we get there, but it is not good to use a silicone base because it causes your foundation to slip and crease. So this primer prevents that from happening. Awesome. It is a oil-free vitamin-based primer. Cool. And it just preps your face for the makeup and to even out any fine lines and redness. It targets that too. Okay, you just shake this up. And then they recommend doing an X and a T, and I just spray it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I haven't been doing any X's or T's.
No. This fun little blemish that we get to cover up. It's actually not a blemish. Aubrey.
Her adorable daughter.
My adorable daughter threw her toy at me last night. She was so excited. She was not mad or anything, but she's just gonna let me show the power of our makeup today. That's all.
Yeah, seriously.
It's perfect timing.
She was like, she was helping you out there.
So first things first. I use shadow to fill in my brows.
I'm gonna use my normal brow pomade, which is just the Ardell brow pomade.
So I take our finishing spray, and I actually spray my brush first. Because that helps the powder when I use an eyeshadow for my brows. It keeps that in place all day. But I'm going to use this color right here. It's called Ashen for Trouble, I believe. You want to hear something crazy? I never used to do my brows.
I didn't either.
Ever.
Me either. Until one day I looked in the mirror and my face looked bald-headed. I was like, what in the world? My face looks bald. I can't live
I
this
actually
way.
just started getting mine waxed,
Really?
Maybe 6 months ago.
Really?
For the first time ever. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right. Don't ask what I did before then.
Oh my God.
I probably just look hit and I didn't even know it.
But as you get older, your brows really do thin out.
Yeah, they change.
They change. Your whole body changes.
Oh, Lord.
Your face changes. Lord.
The next time we do this, she's going to give me a makeover.
Ooh.
She just doesn't
that would
know
be
it
fun.
yet.
I just don't know it yet. I'm down with that.
So I am so far amateur, it is not even funny.
Stop it. That's not true.
Everything I learn on YouTube.
Listen,
or from our
YouTube.
professional artist network. So that's one of the cool things. We have access to all these professional makeup artists that are also part of our company. And they give us all kinds of tips and tricks and tutorials all the time. And that's where I learn my stuff. For real. I'm not even making that up.
That's awesome.
And you.
Aw, thanks. I'm still learning. I just started doing like contouring and all that stuff. It was like 3 years ago. Man, I paid like $100 for this matte like one-on-one session. That fool had me coming out there looking crazy. Afterwards, I learned a lot. Like I learned like the techniques I got. Like I learned a lot about the techniques, but he did a horrible job. I looked terrible. Terrible. I'll probably put a picture up. Let me see if I can find it.
That's with highlighting and contouring?
He didn't highlight, he contoured.
You do so much better at your makeup. I would have been pissed.
At first, I didn't really know what to expect, and it was my first time. I didn't really know.
Your eyes look good. Like I like the colors. No, I mean I don't. I like the color usage, but I don't think nothing else.
It just looks
you
so
can still
bland.
see
I look
like
old.
You do look old. Yeah, like super old. There's no contouring happening.
Super old.
And like underneath your eyes even.
I really did not learn that much. All I learned how to do was
not to go to him again.
Pretty much. He did teach me how to do eyebrows though. But I'm so excited. I'm like, oh my god. And then I walk out of the place and I'm like, what the?
Thank God it's makeup and you can wash it off.
Right, but my pocketbooks can't be replenished.
Nah, I know, but
man.
So I go through and use my concealer, my highlighting concealer first, and I trim out my brow. These are our waterproof concealers, and they are a wax-based concealer. So 0 is just it's our lightest concealer, and we use it to mix with foundations that are too dark or other concealers that are too dark to lighten them up, or for highlighting. Number 1 is our color corrector for redness and dark circles. That just takes away, it's got kind of a green undertone, so it takes away the redness. And then these others are just to color correct with to match your foundation. So I would recommend either 2 or 3.
I'll probably use this one because I don't like it to be like too super
light.
Bright under my
Yeah, then I would go 3.
brows.
I'm gonna start with this color right here, number 33. I can't remember the name. Coral of the Story. I use that as my transition color. So these are super pigmented. Less is best.
Okay.
Just start with little and build it. Don't because
don't go cray cray.
You will become a clown.
I think I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use this one, I think, which is
that is Blush Hour.
Blush Hour.
So Blush Hour and Coral of the Story, I go back and forth in between. I forgot what look I was gonna go for.
So I'm going to use, I like this palette. This palette is very appealing. I might use these two to start and then put them on my lid and just see what happens.
Actually, we still have them available. What?
Yeah.
I told you they're
you
pigmented. But these are all coming out individually in the next couple months, I think, too. Because this was a signature artist palette that we used. Lottie? Are you familiar with Lottie?
Who's that?
Makeup artist.
I like it.
Bold. I like it on your skin a lot.
Thanks.
All right, I think I'm
going in with this color here and winging it.
I just wet my brush and I'm going to go into these two.
And I'm just taking this color here and like a stiffer brush and just kind of blending it out. The orange kind of like looks somewhat pink and doesn't look bad. I don't hate it. So I'm just gonna take it here and just blend it out. Just a little bit, nothing cray cray.
I'm just gradually going to get darker in this corner. So I'm choosing a slightly darker brown color. This one right here, I don't know what it's called.
I'm gonna take this dark brown here, make it a little bit darker in the corners also. Ooh, that's a lot. These are very pigmented, you're right.
I warned you.
A little
She's
bit
not,
more
doesn't believe
than
me.
I thought. And then I'll take it into my crease just a tiny bit. And now I'm gonna take this color here. It's like a deep kind of metallic-y green almost. It's so pretty.
It's like bronzy something.
And oh, this doesn't look terrible. I don't even know if this really matches, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it match.
You guys haven't seen me other than like looking all nasty at the gym. I don't even know if you've seen me with makeup on, period. So.
Oh, one time. That's it. We were in the car picking up Aubrey.
Oh.
That was it. Okay, now I'm going to take this gold color and find somewhere to put that. Okay, I'm going to take this little kind of pointed, stiffer brush and use that same like deep green color and then go on the inside too, because I think I like that. Close it in,
Yeah.
Make it more smoky.
Ooh, that looks good.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look weird. Yours looks really pretty. Mm-hmm. Yours looks like soft and like the colors match. Mine is just a little bit like I threw a bunch of different colors together.
No, it looks like a sunset. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's take that dark over a little bit further.
Now I'm just blending it out just a little bit so there's no like defined line here with a cleaner brush.
I normally give much more instruction than I have been today. Just kind of like enjoying doing my makeup.
I'm gonna use the Jackie Anna Le Peach. Wanna try it?
Le Peach.
Le Peach. The makeup finishing spray, and I spray this little brush here because it makes it a little bit more potent. If that makes sense.
Hope y'all like this, because I can't tell if I do or not.
I think it's pretty. It's hard to tell without the rest of your face on.
I'm a blending freak. I blend and I blend and I blend. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
It's alright.
That is alright.
It's alright. It's alright. And I am using this cream boat right here for my highlight at my brow. And sometimes I tap it into that.
Okay. I don't hate it.
See you. I see you.
Yeah, girl. Looking like a sunset. Just kidding.
So this is our perfect eyeliner pen. It is a liquid, it is not a felt tip, it's an actual brush tip, but smudge proof, water resistance. It's not really waterproof, but I promise you it withstands. It does great. I cry and it still stays there. I sweat and it stays there. Once it dries, it will not move on you. Try it out. I dare you to test it all night tonight. So you can put it on and like while it's wet, sometimes I'll smudge it like if I want it to be smoky. But once it sets, it's just staying put. I love this liner. What do you use for liner normally?
Honestly, I just been using like on a regular like natural day, I'll use the Tarte pot liner.
That's
which
what
is
I used
just
before too.
But this, smudges easy. If I'm doing a fancier look, then I'll use this.
We're gonna do a test here, all right? We're gonna do a test. So I'm going side by side.
This is between the Urban Decay liquid eyeliner brown versus
This
Limelight
is
black.
the one closest to my thumb is the Urban Decay, and then the other one is Limelight. So the precision is spot on both, actually. There's no bleed, which is awesome. So I'm gonna let them set, and then we're gonna test it out.
That's a good idea. And I'm gonna put this on my
And
face.
she's gonna put it on her face. And I am gonna go in with my smoky brush and use that dark brownie points and tap it into that black too. And just take it underneath my eye. So I normally do this first and then I'll go in with my liner.
Yeah, I really like this because even though it's like a brush tip, it's not flimsy.
No.
So it's like you have way
Still
more
stays
control.
together, yeah.
Boom.
What do you think? What do you think?
I like it. It was very easy to put on.
All right, you ready for this?
Let's do it. Oh.
Oh, they're both withstanding. Look
What
at
did you
that.
spray on it?
Nothing. Impressive. Urban Decay is doing well as well, but neither one of them are coming off at all.
I never tried to test it like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put on my foundation. And I'm going to use the one that she gave, or she let me use. I don't know what number it is, but here's the color.
This is Shinto 3.
Shinto 3. But first I'm going to use concealer because I like to put concealer on first, then foundation, and then put it on again.
I'm anxious to see how this compares to Shape Tape in your opinion, because there's a
Shape
lot
Tape
of
is
people that
awesome.
use Shape Tape and love it.
I
Like-
love Shape Tape.
I'm all about using the best products all the time, so I'm not like stuck on, you know what I mean? We've got lots of people that use multiple products.
Shape Tape is more blendable. I feel like it's better for this purpose. So I'm just dabbing it on my face with my finger. Whoa, I forgot a little bit goes such a long way with this stuff. I'm gonna take a flat brush, blend it in.
I have a hard time talking and doing my eyes at the same time.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to either. It takes concentration.
Concentrate. Did you see that? Look, you are amazing. Okay, so foundation-y. So I'm going to use, and I actually don't do concealer first. I just jump in with my foundation. And I'm going to use my fluffy brush method. This is actually a Tarte brush.
It's a nice brush.
But you can apply this foundation with a sponge, with more of like a buffer type brush that's more concentrated. This is what I used to use before.
It's so little.
A sponge. It's really
Does it
little.
take you forever?
Yeah. I mean, definitely longer than a sponge. I normally use, or before I started doing this method, I used a beauty blender. Like my sponge. I don't even have one here, I don't think. But I've just done this in the last couple weeks, and it goes on super fast, and I just really like the coverage. So the awesome thing about this foundation. Do you like it?
It feels really good on your skin, first
does
of all.
feel really good.
It feels very light, like you have nothing on. But it's also, like, a little bit goes a really long, like I put way too much. A little bit goes such a long way.
I don't know. Can you see your freckles more or less than what you normally do?
You can't see them in the camera.
I love how her freckles naturally come through, but you can continue to build if you don't want that, or use your concealer to get rid of them.
My freckles.
I love the way that
You probably can't tell.
they are still there.
Thanks.
It's so
yeah,
awesome.
I like that
love
too. I don't like covering them up.
Yeah.
Totally, at least.
But this foundation is over 50% pigment, and what that means, and when she says that, a little bit goes a long way, that is why. So most of your retail foundations are somewhere between 12 and typically 23% pigment. There's a lot more fillers in there to make those products stretch. So with 50% pigment, seriously, a little bit goes a long way. Yeah. And that also, it gives you that natural feel without having a ton of makeup, but you still get that awesome coverage. So with the flat brush, I just swirl into the top and then...
Ooh, nice.
And I use olive 2 or 3, I can't remember. So I have pink undertones and Shanna has yellow undertones, so you'll see the difference.
That's pretty. I am going to use the Tarte Shape Tape for under my eyes because I'm going to probably do a little bit bolder of a look. So I'm just going to do my normal down the bridge of my nose, forehead, chin.
And you always take it down your neck.
Yes.
So you have no lines. And take it into my ears and up into my hairline.
So I'm just basically taking this little pointy brush with a broken handle that I always use and spread it
Isn't it funny how you get your favorite brushes and like
yes, I love
don't
this thing.
ever
I
let
have
go?
another one though that's new.
It doesn't work the same, does it?
I just don't want to use it. I don't know why. It's weird.
No, it won't work the same because you're
Probably
so in
not.
love with it.
Okay, and now I'm gonna take my beauty blender and I'm gonna spray it with this finishing spray again.
That's primer.
Just to dampen it because I don't like to wet my beauty blender. I have no good reason. I just don't. And then I'm gonna dab this into my skin.
And I'm gonna try something. I don't normally do this, but I feel like I can still see that. I'm gonna go in with a lighter foundation to lighten up under my eyes a little bit.
And now it's time to bake. Do they have any,
We don't have loose powder, we
Loose
just have
powder.
that, yeah.
So I'm gonna take the normal banana powder that I got in like an Ipsy Glam bag or whatever and bake because baking is life. If you put a lot of... It keeps it
This
from
is one thing I've
creasing.
never done, y'all.
I put a lot on and then my forehead always creases really badly.
And that prevents it.
Yeah, it helps at least.
So I go in with my bronzer next.
And I'm going to put on, I'm going to try this mascara. The Perfect Mascara by Limelight. You sure you don't want to use it first?
Yeah, I just opened a new one and she's using it first. So this is
nice.
the original fiber mascara. It's one step, which is awesome. The fibers are built into it. It's completely buildable, so you can continue to layer and build up the length. I normally start and I hit the tips first, and then I will go back in from the lash line to the edge. You know what the best part about makeup is? There's no rules.
There are no rules.
It's so fun.
Oh, yes, that's pretty. Now it's time. I'm gonna use my MAC powder just to wipe this away.
Alright.
Do they have a powder? Do you have a powder?
No, we are coming out with pressed powders this year, and I'm a little bit nervous about it
Why?
because I'm so sold on our foundation. Like,
You can use them
Adding
together,
them.
can't you?
oh, I'm sure, yeah. I am
Yeah.
going to use our number 3 blush for a
love
little
blush.
extra color. Same thing with this blush. It's super pigmented. Never pump your mascara.
Thank you. I hate when I see people doing that. It drives me absolutely crazy.
Just
You're
puts
supposed to,
air
like,
in
whirl it
Yeah,
around.
like this. Just puts air in it and makes it. I like your eyeliner. You're gonna have to teach me a
Thanks.
wing.
Yeah, I'll teach you.
Literally, like I don't do a wing. Okay.
I shall teach you, girl.
Oh my gosh, opening a new mascara is wonderful.
It's the best, right?
I love new mascara. It always makes me wonder why I wait so long to open one.
I know, right? They're expensive as hell, that's why. Now for bronzer. That might not be dark enough, but I'm gonna try this first. And I just use this
We
broken
have
brush.
some new ones coming out too. I'm
Really?
super excited. Yeah, I saw swatches the other day.
Ooh,
Oh my gosh.
yes. That's good.
I'm really excited.
This is nice.
That's what Danessa's ringing. Telling you, it's legit. I think I'm done.
Oh dang, let me hurry.
I'm gonna do my lips. So this is our number 2 lip liner. It's just a light nude. Unless I do a bold lip.
Do a bold lip. Go for it, girl.
I just like a natural look. I don't know why,
It's really pretty.
but I do.
Okay. Oh yeah,
pretty
contour my
boring.
nose.
Is that too boring?
I think it's really pretty.
Or I can go.
Ooh, that's pretty. You could do both looks. Show both looks. This is really nice bronzer.
You like it?
Yeah, I do actually. A lot.
Good. I'm glad.
I really do.
You look beautiful.
Thanks.
As always.
Thank you.
She always looks beautiful.
You're so sweet. So do you.
This is our Enduring lip color in macaroon.
Have you ever had a macaroon?
No.
Me either. They look gross.
And this is not a stain,
Ooh, that's pretty.
but it's a long wearing lip color.
And I'm going in with highlight, La Peach.
La Peach.
And I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes.
Yes. I need some of that. Hit me.
Try not to poke you in the eye. Oh, I don't even need blush. Okay. I'm going to use the blush though. I'm going to use more of a muted tone. So probably this one here.
I don't know which one that is. It's either 3 or 4, I think.
Yeah, I love blush.
And then I'm
I feel
gonna
like
also
Blush makes such a big difference.
hit right in the middle with creme brulee, which is slightly lighter. But will give me kind of an ombre.
And now a little bit of highlight on the high points of my face. So my nose, forehead, chin. Keep it low.
Now, if only I had my earrings.
Your face is
If
jewelry
only.
enough. And now I need a lip. What lip?
What kind of lip do
You
you
tell
want
me.
for a lip?
I don't know.
Or, that's pretty bold.
That's pretty bold. That would be pretty though.
That'd be pretty. You can rock any color.
I'll try this.
This is a great red.
Because I never do, that might clap. Oh, that'll be pretty too. I'll try this. I've never done like a purple. Ooh.
I love this color. This is my favorite color.
I've never used a color like that. Is that too much for this eye though?
I think it's too purple, maybe.
Too purple.
Yeah.
This one's good. I'll use this one. Last step.
That's beautiful on you.
Thanks. I like it.
Yay!
So there are our looks. This is what we put together. I like this lip though.
I do too. A lot.
I've never worn like, I mean, I've used like a deep, dark purple. I used to love that. But this is like more like really purple. I like it.
It looks great on you.
So here it is, guys.
What do you think?
So I guess that's it. So if you guys are interested in purchasing any of these products, I mean, they're really great and they feel good. The lipstick is very smooth. It's not drying. Is this a long wear?
It's not a stain, but it is a long wear, but it's moisturizing.
It is very
it's
moisturizing.
You don't get that like
Crust?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ever.
It feels really moisturizing. When I put my lips together, it doesn't like stick.
But
So
you
it's
can,
really
it'll
nice.
last 4 to 6 hours. I typically will like even eat through eating and drinking. I don't reapply.
I haven't
so.
eaten yet, so we'll see. So I guess that's it.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching. If you like this video and want to see more stuff with Lindsay, because we were thinking about doing more makeup videos together, give this video a big thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe, and help me to continue growing my family. Bye, guys.
Bye.